Well, let's play a game of Blitz on chesscom, so 2205, good luck. Oh, we have actually played a couple of times before. Okay, we have 4 knights opening. Rather symmetrical. Okay. Moving unusually, isn't he, in the opening? Some unusually quick move times here. The rook across and this bishop down, so I'm just going to drop my knight back first. Just reinforce the fact that I can push on. I want to play rook across and up. Or maybe even f4, but just slowly, steadily does it. We're both going to play the same sort of concept here, so I'll take. Yeah, I'll play the same thing. He does push down. Let's just get one of the knights off the board, why not? He takes. I'm going to go with the bishop drop back, and I cover if the bishop comes in. Okay. I wonder whether to actually push here. Can I do that? I don't see why not. There is this move I can take, otherwise my knight actually hangs. So you just take queen or knight. Let's go with the queen. That's what I want. I'm trying to go here, hit this, but my knight is loose. But right now I can take if you push. But the knight's not protected by anything. But if I can just push up, obviously we hit the pawn and we advance our own pawn. So queen comes up, so it makes sense just to push on and hit this pawn. So I guess rook over is a nice natural move to guard. Now what do we do? What do we actually do now? I like queen across here, I think. Just preparing knight across to pressure the pawn. I know it's double guard right now. But I guard my knight now. Maybe the bishop can come on the diagonal. Maybe we can go here and pressure the pawn as well. Across and push. The further I push up the board, the harder it is to guard. So knight across now. There's a check and jump in, isn't there? But do I move my bishop first? No, I think I'll go here. We just threatened to check and jump across. So bishop in maybe is a very nice natural defense here. So he's covered it this way. So check. No. So what about bishop right across then? Doesn't feel right to me. Doesn't feel right. Let's just go here and maybe bring the bishop in. Miles down on the clock, man. I might bring the king forward just to get off this diagonal. Miles down on the clock. Oh, he's gone across to guard again. Okay, so I'm threatening maybe bishop here. What about queen here now? So if he takes, I get the bishop on the diagonal, so I don't think he can take. Oh wait, but there I've got the same thing. So we get the diagonal, just rook across, take. So I'll come up and hit the pawn, but I'm trying to just guard my pawn here. That's nice. Oh wait, can I take? Rook takes. Oh no, it doesn't work. Let's drop back, guard the 2, try and collect. Maybe here. Or maybe just rook across and up. It's almost like I want to keep them pawns on the board because they're a nice blockader, so I'm going to try and go here. Stops the bishop coming through. Okay, so hit the rook. No, threaten to hit the rook again. Yeah, his own pawn is blockading his defense, so it should be good for us, this. Let's threaten the same thing again. Okay, we managed to get a good win. Let's see how we played it in engine speak. Right, we flipped the cameras over so we can now get the PGN and see how we actually played this in engine speak. So we copy that, we jump onto Lichess, tools and import. So we paste it into here. Now we don't need the opening book there. So we were white for this game, but if you were black, you can press the menu and flip the board. Shouldn't be too long to see it start to populate the graph there. It felt like a pretty decent game at our level, with a little bit of luck thrown in as per usual, of course. So we're just about level all the way through. It doesn't look like we've been worse unless we blundered somewhere here. We'll just find out shortly. I felt like I played a pretty decent game there, but we just got a little bit of extra space and managed to march down the board. So not much more than an opening. How many moves were there? 34 moves. It shouldn't take too much longer to finish now, but the opening was a little bit up and down, as you can see, but we're pretty much level out of the opening. And that's in particular what we want to learn from. If we've made any mistakes in the openings, that we can try and learn for future reference. Okay, let's turn the engine on here because it's taken a little bit of a while here. The c5, it's an invitation to play e4 and switch to a Sicilian, but I normally play c4 here and just play an English opening. That's what I tend to do most. Let's stick to the Reti principle, put the bishop on the diagonal, and then we're going to try and just challenge for the center. See, nothing's being flagged by the engine here. It's still doing its thing there. So here, I should have actually played a4 instead of a3 just to maybe deal with this. Okay, that was obviously, I was trying to line up my own push, which I ended up doing. It ended up working out not too bad, didn't it? But a little bit of luck thrown in, of course. I took with a bishop there just in case bishop f5, and there's still nothing being flagged here. We're completely level here. And then I just tried to push along this side here, and then just pressure the pawn and try and push our own pawn. That was my basic plan. That was all we were looking at. A little threat here for a check and come in, which opponent dealt with. And then here, yeah, queen up was a good move. But here that was actually a blunder because it allows the same concept of getting the bishop on the diagonal. So just drop the queen back. So it still hasn't done anything here, but that was really what settled the game, wasn't it? And then it was a case of just trying to complete piece development and just march the pawn down. It's a very simple basic concept there, and obviously it's completely winning in the end there. That's still not updated, so I'll just update that in the details later on. So a relatively comfortable game, but it was just a little bit of luck thrown in and a little positional mistake, just a one move blunder. That's all it really was.